All right, today we are cracking the code on one of the most sought after tools in AI right now, Sora 2 Pro. This isn't just about getting access, this is your exclusive guide to truly mastering it. You know, it's the question on every creator's mind. Sora 2 and Sora 2 Pro are absolute game changers, but they're locked behind this massive, intimidating waitlist. But what if? What if there was a way to just stroll right past that velvet rope and start creating, like, right now? So here's the game plan. First up, we're going to explore why Sora 2 is this exclusive gated kingdom. Then I'll show you the secret passageway to get inside. After that, we'll dive into the official rulebook for creating with it, learn how to craft a truly perfect prompt, and finally, talk about what this means for you. Okay, first things first. We've got to understand the fortress we're trying to sneak into. Sora 2 wasn't just released, it was designed from the ground up to be a kind of gated kingdom, making it incredibly tough for the average creator to get their hands on it. So, what are these walls they've put up? Well, for starters, it's only available on an iOS app. No Android, no web version, nothing. Second, you have to get an invite. And here's the real kicker. Even if you get in, you only get 4 invites to share. That's it. This is a massive change from how the original Sora was rolled out. But hey, every gated kingdom has a secret passageway, right? And in our story, that passageway is a platform called Abacus AI. You should think of it less like a key to one door and more like a master key that unlocks not just Sora, but a whole universe of AI tools, and the best part? Instantly. And when you put them side by side, wow, the difference is just night and day. On one side, you're stuck with an iPhone, just hoping for a golden ticket. But with Abacus AI, you get instant access on any device you want. And, maybe most importantly, you're not just getting Sora, you're getting an entire suite of the best AI models out there. And this just gives you a taste of the full arsenal you get. For video, you've got Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, and more. For images, you've got models that can go toe-to-toe with the big guys. It's also packed with all the major language models, and even tools to build automations. It's basically an entire digital creative studio, all in one spot. Okay, so we're in. We've found the secret passage. Now what? How do we actually use this thing to make something amazing? Well, the developers actually released an official prompting guide, and let me tell you, it is full of surprises. So let's decode this creator's rulebook together and figure out how to make this tool really sing. And get this, the very first rule in their official guide is totally counterintuitive. It literally says that for the best, most controllable results, you should be making 4-second videos. Not 10, not 8, 4. Yeah, 4. That's the magic number. The guide explains that the model just follows instructions way more reliably on shorter clips. So here's the big takeaway. If you need an 8-second scene, you are far better off generating 2 separate, super controlled 4-second clips than one long, unpredictable one. All right, next up is the big trade-off: short prompts versus long prompts. It's a really simple choice, actually. A short, simple prompt gives the AI a ton of creative freedom. You might get something absolutely incredible and surprising. But if you want precision, if you want control, you need a longer, more detailed prompt. It kind of handcuffs the AI's creativity, but it forces it to follow your vision to the letter. So if we're going for that director-level control, what does one of these ultra-detailed prompts actually look like? Let's break it down. Let's look at the anatomy of a command that gives you total control over your little 4-second masterpiece. Okay, let's start with a baseline. Here's a decent short prompt. It works. It gives a style, a subject, a scene. But the AI has a lot of wiggle room to interpret study, or what 90s documentary style really means. But what if we want to leave absolutely nothing to chance? And here it is, the official recipe for a masterpiece. A master prompt, according to the guide, needs to have these 6 core elements. You've got to define the format and look. Then the lens and filtration. Are we on an iPhone or a 35mm film camera? Then the grade and palette for color. Then lighting and atmosphere, location and framing, and even the nitty-gritty like wardrobe and props. You're basically writing a shot list for a digital cinematographer. So let's take our simple prompt and level it up using that formula. We're not just saying 90s documentary anymore. Now it's shot on 35mm film with soft, warm tones and lit with a single desk lamp. And maybe we even add with the sound of muffled background noise. See? That level of detail is what gives you ultimate control. The guide also drops a few more little golden nuggets, some real pro tips. It says to use really strong visual cues, so don't just say futuristic, describe the chrome and the glowing lights. You can also control camera motion with specific commands. And this is a big one. For major changes, don't just keep tweaking the prompt. Use the remix feature. It's way easier.
And just like that, look how far we've come. We've gone from being locked out of the kingdom to holding the official rulebook in our hands. You now know how to get in, and you know how to command this powerful tool with real precision. You're no longer just a curious observer. You are an empowered creator. So let's boil it all down. What are the absolute key takeaways from all this? The problem? Sora 2 is super exclusive. The solution? Use a platform like Abacus AI to get in right now. The secret to quality? Stick to 4-second clips. And the formula for control? Master those ultra-detailed prompts. And that, my friends, is where we leave it. The keys to the kingdom. The director's chair. It's all yours now. An entire digital film studio is sitting right there, waiting for your command. So the only question left is the most important one of all. What stories are you going to tell?